Who's ready for the best damn podcast of their life? Welcome to the Local Pundit. I am Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update Show, The Breakfast Club, for Friday, August 29th. And we do have breaking news that we found out yesterday, which looks going to happen. A legend has left the building. Yes, and I'm saying legend because he will go down as a legend. He's given us great times, great moments. He's divided opinion, but he is a Wrexham legend. Ollie Palmer has officially left Wrexham to go join Swindon Town. And I'm happy for him. And we'll talk about that briefly. We also have a little bit of news about the Jordan James transfer and what Parkinson was saying about the team, about that, about the transfer news and about the team from Millwall and where he's getting to be. So, but top of the line news today is about Ollie Palmer. So please smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit if you haven't already. Apologies, still getting over this cold. Woke up this morning in a full sweat. I think that means you sweated it out of you, whatever was going on. So hopefully we're at the tail end of this too, and we should be good to go fighting shape tomorrow for the match watch along. So, anyways, please smash that like button. And yes, there is the news right there. It's official. Ollie Palmer leaves Wrexham. Happened 3 hours ago while we were sleeping. At least I was sleeping. Wrexham can confirm Ollie Palmer has left the club by mutual consent. Mutual consent. They probably bought him out of his contract. And he's 33 years old, and he came from Wimbledon, and he's had 46 goals and 156 Wrexham appearances. He made an immediate impact at the Stoke Keras. He was a key figure. I'm going to bring this down because that's ugly. Key figure on our back-to-back promotions. Always possibly one of the things he'll be known for is sitting out the back of the car after going up after getting promoted through the town. I think that was a rumor, but possibly true. So, yes, he had a personality, and he fought for the shirt, fought for the badge, and fought for the town. And you never could mistake him not for putting out his best effort. He never downed tools, no matter what. Who knows what, I know last season they showed him on the couch with his son. And he was watching the matches, always rooting for the team, no matter what his status was, whether he's playing or not. It is, he's a sportsman. He wants to get on the pitch, but you got to give him credit for wanting to go play football. It's been a long-ending saga for the summer, and maybe he was just waiting for the right fit and the right timing. Timing is everything. So he will go down. He will go down as a legend. Like I said, he did divide opinion at times on the pitch, but you can never say that he didn't go out there and fight for the Wrexham badge. So awesome for him. Parkinson said, "I'd like to wish Ollie all the best. He's been great for us over the last 3.5 years, and it's a good opportunity to go and get first-team football as well, and to move back closer to his family. That's also one of it too. And Wrexham AFC would also like to thank this is the club Ollie for his efforts and significant contribution to our success during his time at the football club, and we wish him well in his future endeavors." And he does have endeavors right there, and there he is on the Swindon Town website. Good, looks good in the shirt. Took number 28, by the way. Just want to say that I thought he would take 25, but took 28. He's 6'5". This is what they're talking about it. He said, this is what he had to say. Palmer's expression is excitement on joining Swindon Town. I'm going to bring this down so I can just read it to y'all. I'm really excited to to sign for a club for Swindon's stature. The ambition here is clear. I want to play my part in helping the team push up the table and compete for promotion. I'm looking forward to meeting the lads, working with the manager, and getting started in the front of the fans at the county ground. When I spoke with the manager, his vision and for the club really stood out. That's Ian Holloway, by the way. The way Swindon finished last season shows what this team is capable of and what I want to be a part of. That's it. He's a winner. He's a winner. And he wants to go win. He wants to help them get promoted. So I know it's League Two, but he will do well. He will score goals. He's already got 2 in the bag. So they have to be ecstatic with this. Yes, says Nicky D. And I like it. But a mutual consent, says Sherry. Yeah, mutual consent. They probably bought him out. Okay, which is fine. But, good for him. Went on top out in the brace. Yes, he went out top with a brace. He did go, and he went out on a flyer. Yeah. Still getting over this cold. Not easy. Hold on. It is not easy. So, yes, he went out on a flyer on a brace. So, afternoon all, John Merrill. John Merrill's got a game in 2 hours. By the way, you're doing a live watch-along. 3 hours, by the way. Watch-along here on the Local Pundit. Patty is doing that, which is awesome. Patty's going to be crushing it. And Sean Bartlett says, thanks, Ollie, for the Forever Legend and the journey. Yes, he's definitely on the journey. And Ruth is also here. And I also knew it was coming. I admit, Ruth says, I knew it was coming, but it stings a little bit. I always liked him. Good. And Steve Barton says, it's with a heavy heart. I wish Ollie Palmer the best with everything he does. Yes. It's tough to see the legends leave. Andrew C's in the house. Thank you, Ollie, for all that you have done for Wrexham AFC. You always be remembered in getting us out of the National League, League Two. Best of luck, Swindon up the town. That's well said, Andrew C. And Bono said, class act. Good job there, too. PC Scoop is in the house. What's going on, brother? Good morning, everybody. Josh getting ready for the Wolverine audition. No, I'll shave it up today. Can't have it all. Can't have the dye up top and not in the bottom, right? The majority of Swindon fans are saying it's a great signing for them. It is a great signing. He's a winner. Also, their striker just went down with ACL injury, so it's a really good signing too. Hope Paramount Plus will show some Swindon games. Maybe they will. League Two, I'm sure. And I guess they have a big injury as a striker, so the big opportunity to slot it. He'll slot right in. Straight starter right in. Yeah, they lost Smith, I think it was. I'm not sure what his name, but they lost somebody to ACL injury. So it's a good signing. Ian Hall is a good manager. He's been around the block. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he's Ollie Palmer, which is great. So I'm pumped for him. I think the way he went out with the brace, total Wrexham way, dual Wrexham in the cup. His last time on the pitch, that's it. I mean, you can't ask for a better sending off. Can't write it, And George Costanza, go out on top. Okay, get the answer you want. Leave the building. There you go. Just leave. Just go. So I think that's I think it's kind of poetic. So not to get all mushy on a Friday with all of you, but yeah, a little bit poetic for him. And I said at times last year I got frustrated watching him because I called him our defensive striker, and you know what he actually was. He did all the yeoman's work, all the grunt work, which is what Parkinson needed at the time. And yeah, he didn't score a ton of goals last year, but for the first half of the season, he did a job. And if you could put that on a shirt, he did a job. I'm sure he would wear that proudly. He did do a job. And again, wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but you cannot knock the fact that the guy went out and tried to crush it every single time for the club. No striker wants to go and head the ball away on corners. No striker wants to go hold up play and flick-ons. You want to score goals, but he did score goals for us, but he also did other things too, and you have to acknowledge that. And sending him off the way we did, awesome. So good luck to him. The collar needs to match the cuffs. Yes, it could. I love it. And PCH Scuba, I'm incredibly happy for him. I hope his teams are always successful, and he's happy as a clam. I hope so too. And article on X says he's bestie also signed with the club, so we'll have someone he knows on the pitch with him. Ollie Palmer's going to do well. So good. What do you think about this? Another one at the club for us. I think Scar will probably next. Maybe Mendy as well. Those two. Scar's been rumored, I think, to Reading. I could be wrong. But I think Scar is the next one that I saw that's supposed to be rumored at the club. That's unfortunate. I really like Scar, but we'll keep an eye on that. We have 3 days left to go. Remember, we have a big day on Monday, big transfer day, deadline transfer day show on the local pundit. Aaron and everyone else is going to be doing that one too. Shirts are not optional. You have to wear shirts now, but bow ties are also good too. Steve Barton doing Steve Barton things. Gifted 5 local pundit memberships. Thank you, Steve. And guess what? Steve Barton, PCH got one. PCH got one too. Thank you. He says, appreciate you. What's going on, Aaron? And hey, sis, this is Nikki D. Okay. All right. So moving on from that, I think that's really good for him. Happy for him too. Right. Quotes from the manager real quick on the transfer scenario regarding Jordan James. Now he's in the Wales squad, 21 years old, in the Welsh national squad. He got picked. So Parkinson has confirmed interest in Wales midfielder Jordan James. He says, but there's nothing imminent in terms of business. Now, we'll pull that down real quick. If my math isn't mathing right, we got like 3 days left to go, right? It's 3 days to get whoever the hell we have to get in over the line. Now, maybe he's just playing in the papers. He doesn't want to get all riled up, whatever. I thought this deal would be done. 48 hours ago. I don't know what the holdup is. Maybe because of the international duty. I'm not sure. What's up, Dark House? Dark Soul House. There you go. How you doing? So let me just read a couple quotes here. Parkinson has hinted that he's been keen to add a midfield options after the 2-2 draw. Okay, Parkinson said he's a player we've looked at. Also, I've known him from his time at Birmingham City, a little small club, Birmingham City, champions elect, as well as I followed his progress in the Welsh team and Rennes, said Parkinson. Obviously, he's a good player, but he's just one of a lot of players we've looked over the last few months or so. Now, he's 21 years old. He's in Craig Bellamy's squad, playing Kazakhstan and Canada. He's also been linked with Ipswich Town and Parma as well. Parma, League One side. Italian League One side. So now, when he was with the Blues, he said he had scored 10 goals in 105 appearances, which isn't bad. He switched to France, where he played 3 years on his. He still has 3 years on his contract. That could be the holdup right now. He says 3 years on a contract's it's a goddamn lifetime. You want to get him on 1 year left, at most 2. 3 years is a long time. Scott, so there's a lot of money to be spent there, whether it's $7.5 million, whatever it is. I think it's quoted £7.5 million, 3.5. I don't know what it is. But there's a lot of time left on his contract. That could be some of this part of this holdup. Also, he is on international duty. So he's going on international duty. So that could hold up. But we got to get over the line, whatever it is. That's what Parkinson is saying about this right now. So is he playing? There you go. Put it up right now. That's exactly where I was going for. You read my mind. Little Jedi mind tricks. This I think will get done. But Parkinson's not going to go out and say, "Yeah, we got him over the line. It's done." Because we got our pants pulled down for an extra $1 million. We don't want to do that. It's probably already papered. If I'm being honest. But the agent right here, I think JJ's agent is responsible for dragging this out, trying to squeeze out every penny. Well, that's an agent's job. Agents, I've had a few before, but gotta say, I think we will get this done. I think Parkinson is playing possum in the and we know we've looked at him, admitting it, but we got other people out there too. It's like when you're dating, you do like I got a few things, the irons in the fire, but you really like the one. You really like the one. He probably really likes JJ. I got a few irons in the fire, but I really like JJ. So I think this will get done. Just keep an eye on that. No matter what happens, we're going to find out in the next 72 hours if he's coming in or not. I mean, period, end of story. It just has to be done. So there you go. Going to see a few more mutual consent posts. You think so? Bono, I don't know. We'll see. And just from N13, sounds like we've agreed with Andy Irving. Sounds like he changed his mind and now wants to join. Where are you seeing that, just from N13? And Alip and Sarah said, "I'm late. I was unsuccessful in trying to sleep in." Yeah. Welcome to the show. Free Pug says, "Let's get those last couple more players in so we can start our run at it." Well, our run already. Well, Steve Barton said he's going to go 10, and we're going to get 10 on the spin. There we go. French Club did pay us a fair amount for him too. I think you got him for like 7. I think you got 7 out of him. And Steve Barton gifted 5 more local pundit Wrexham AFC podcast memberships. Thank you, Steve. Good job on a Friday. Aaron says, "Any news on Andy Irving?" I don't have the news on that. Someone just mentioned where I can find. Just do a quick search. I'll do a quick search real quick. See if I can see anything on Andy Irving. Well, there you go. Guess what? On cue, Aaron, who does Aaron things, and sent me the article. So I will bring this up right now. Good job. Thank you, Aaron. It's almost like he's watching the show. It's weird. It's almost like Aaron watches the show. Lovely. He does watch the show. Aaron, great job yesterday, by the way. All right, here we go. This is what happens. Shoot the rehearsal. Wrexham have agreed a deal to sign West Ham United midfielder Andy Irving. Full story here at Football League World. Okay. Thank you. What? Can you get a better photo of Parkinson if he's going to sign a player? He looks like he's about to take a, he looks like he's about to eat popcorn. Okay. He's creeping. Okay, here it is. So this is 4 hours ago. Okay, great. I was sleeping. Exclusive. And this is James Barker. Wrexham have agreed to a deal to sign West Ham United midfielder Andy Irving, says Football League World. Exclusively informed. The Red Dragons will look to be busy at the end of the summer transfer window. Park has made a number of eye-catching, blah, 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 who gives a fuck, Wrexham agree West Ham, Andy Irving deal, and amid Millwall interest. Never heard of Millwall before. Peter O'Rourke, who I have a little bit of a relationship with. He has good intel. So looks like we're going to sign the 25-year-old from West Ham. Nixon stated that the report, despite being available for around £3.5 this summer, Irving has rejected a potential switch to Wrexham because of personal reasons. This was earlier. But Football League World has now been informed that Wrexham, who are set to win the signature with a deal in place between the two clubs. Andy Irving is an unknown quantity, but could take a very shrewd gamble on Wrexham to take away. Okay. So, if so true, I think this is a great move. I think this is a great move. I think if we get Irving in, and if we get JJ in, I'm good. I'd love to get a defender. I don't think that's going to happen. There's no one on the horizon. No one on the horizon that I know of right now. If that happens, I'm good. If it's JJ and it's Irving, I'm good. What say you? A grumpy? Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was going to say a grumpy. Yeah, I was holding back. Trying to elevate the show from like a 6 to a 7 sometimes. You know what I mean? So, all right, if they're saying that's possibly done, let's wait a little bit more news on that. I do trust the source. The source, I have him in my phone. I can text him and see what's up, and I will do that. And if something does break, we'll do it on the local pundit here. But yes, Andy Irving, don't know much about him. Let's look him up real quick. Go Fat Mob hunting right here. I'll do Fat Mob hunting right here. And Andy Irving. Ooh, not Ann. Irving. Look him up right quick, as we do. Josh, I have to be John. This is not the Wrexham team who worked so hard to get out of the National League with Mullen and Palmer changing the dynamics. Hope for the Red Jack. So I don't understand what that means. Bernie, you don't like the team? I can't. This is not the Wrexham team who worked so hard to get out of the National League. Yeah, okay? Follow up with that. What does that mean? You don't like the team? I don't get it. Okay. Andy Irving, 6'3". He's a big unit. It's middle of the park right there. Look at this right here. Shot attempts, goals, 100%, all that stuff. He is a conductor in the midfield, it looks like. He's not playing anywhere else but in the midfield. Just say right there. He's played 8 minutes so far this season in the Prem. For 2.3 million euros. Okay. I mean, I like the profile of the player. I don't know much about him. But if this is happening, this is a good signing. I like the JJ one too at 21 years old, Welsh international. So let's keep an eye on that. Let me see here. Okay. What else? Pug's wife teacher didn't want to move. Any idea on the personal reasons? Oh yeah, you guys had a private chat. This is the wife thing. Okay, on Andy Irving. Okay. Aaron, so we have JJ O'Brien, Irving in midfield, bench, Matty James, and Dobson. Well, Dobson's played himself into the team pretty well. Okay, this is a follow-up here. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm a huge Wrexham fan, but suddenly none of the players who helped Wrexham get here where they are, but I guess that's soccer. Bernie G, how do I explain this? I just want, some of the guys, unfortunately, aren't good enough at this level. We've moved up so fast that we've had to shed the skin of a League Two or League One side to be a championship side. That's, emotion and passion, and we love, and everyone loves the players who are and we love what they've done, go down as legends, everything. But some people have reached their level, and if we went up with some of the players, we'd get found out. We'd be right back down. The ambition is to continue to move up, so that's part. I understand what you're saying, but that's the best way I can describe it. It is fair. It brought in players each season, just needed to bring more in for the championship. It's sad, but it's inevitable. Yeah. And building a team able to compete in this league, don't worry, you'll learn to love this team just as much as you love the years. Absolutely. Yeah. And everyone fans different. I'm not calling you out. I'm just walking you through why, but it's a sad truth. Any player you sign will need to be replaced if we get the Premier League. That's football. I mean, that's any sport, to be honest with you. So it's a good shout. And even, who was it? Rob said it? Yeah, it was Rob on Welcome to Wrexham said in one of the episodes, a lot of these guys that are working so hard for us to get promoted might not be on the team next year. So, they're almost playing themselves out of jobs sometimes. Look at not Sam Smith. Look at Marriott. Played really well in the beginning of the season and played himself out of a job. Now he's at Reading. So, but I agree with that, Sean. Dabo has one of the stepped up very good. Yeah, they did. But I don't know. Just want to point that out. Dark Soul Taos, watching the matches now, the pace is so much faster. The one mistake changes the game. We need to be capable of keeping pace and moving forward, despite how much we love the old squad. Yeah, there we go. And Meffin gone to West Brom. Thought you wanted him, Jeff. I did want him, Kerry. I did. That's one guy I did want. I said two because I knew he already left. I wanted a center half. He was the guy I wanted. But two, if it's going to be JJ and it's going to be Irving, okay, that's all we can do. Unless there's a defender out there that I don't know we're looking at, So, yeah. Thank you for setting me late. We're not getting bashed or hating me. That's not what we do here, brother. That's not what we do. Hell no. Have your say, brother. Have your say. We would never bash you. So, have your say. All right, moving on from that. Parkinson had a few more things to say about subs, about the game, a little bit of a preview. I just want to bring this up real quick. We'll just briefly talk. This is in the leader. He was talking about Wrexham manager Phil Parkinson wants to make subs to make an impact. Well, you got to make subs to make an impact. So we didn't do that in the midfield last game. He said, I thought the impact of the bench was brilliant, talking about the 2-1 victory in the cup. But obviously we didn't do that last week. He said, we've been speaking to some of the group about possibly so far this season, other teams have impacted better than we have. Yes, I think if you come on, you got to change the game. Got to be able to change the game. He said at Preston, the changes were very impactful, gave us a lift of energy when we needed it, helped us get over the line. Yep. And he said football never changes. Competition for places is key, and players, when they get the chance, have got to step up to the plate and let football do the talking. This is Parkinson. Yes. He says, I'm pleased for Ryan. Ryan, his movement is top class. Talk about Ryan Hardy. He runs in behind the timing and shows his runs. But, okay, so listen. On that, the reason why I brought that one up is because Parkinson also mentioned over here in an article, and I know I'm jumping around a bit, that on the summer signings, he said, we're getting there. He said it's been a good night's work for us, but the summer signings aren't quite there yet, meaning like the squad's not quite there. He's got 3 days to do that. And I think we will, just hearing the Irving stuff and also possibly hearing the JJ stuff. So he wants the signings to be impactful and, the subs to be impactful, but we need signings to do that. Some of the guys he doesn't trust yet at this level. So we'll see. Happy birthday, by the way, Bernie G. Belated birthday. Happy birthday, too. So anyways, we have a game tomorrow against Millwall. It's going to be a tough match. I don't know what Kakache's fitness level is, so I don't think he's going to be starting. But I do want to see Doyle start tomorrow. Kiefer Moore will be playing. I think Dobson's going to be playing. I think nothing's really going to change. I think the right wing probably be Longman. In fact, I'd actually, if Kakache's not fit, I'd like Longman to be on the right, and I'd like Barney to be on the Longman to be on the left, Barney to be on the right. But we'll see. In the next 72 hours, we're going to know exactly what the squad's going to look like. There'll be ins and outs. So we're going to go with what we have for tomorrow against Millwall. This is going to be another big test. The Den is no joke. Millwall are no joke. They are a hard-gritted championship side that know this league inside and out. It's going to be a battle. I think Ward will be in goal. That's it. Let me just run through a lineup real quick. I want to get that done. Ward, Longman on the left, Doyle, Cody, Max, and Barney on the right. Middle of the park, Matty James, Dobson, and O'Brien. Up front will be Kiefer Moore and maybe Sam Smith. We'll see. That's what I think is going to happen. So the Den is sold out. It's going to be a tough match tomorrow. But I'm excited about it too. Remember, we have a game day build up and we have a live watch along as well. So anyways, top of the line news today is that Ollie Palmer is out. If anything other breaks, we'll be live to break it here on the local pundit. But if the Irving things come through, we'll break that as well. But be ready for later in about 3 hours. Live watch along 2 for the Leicester City Birmingham City match. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the local pundit if you haven't already. And on that bombshell, Ollie Palmer, legend is left, and I'm really happy for him. All right. Anything else that comes up, again, we will talk. Amplification. Go back and watch it. Amplification. Go back and watch. But yes, and on that bombshell, see you all soon.